We're gonna speak about Nicki Minaj, the backlash that she's getting on the internet. Is going crazy. There's a lot of backlash, man. But you know what? We're here. We speak about all of this. We are Black History. You don't like what you hear or what you see, step. You don't need to watch, because everything that I speak about here is concerned about Black people from every continent. It can be in the continent of the Asian, the continent of the European, the continent of the African, the continent of the America. We speak about all. So, my brother and sister, this is what we speak about here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna listen to Dr. Umar Johnson, what he's gonna say about Nicki Minaj, because end of the day, she's our sisters. We need to hear what my brother Dr. Umar Johnson is going to say. Let's hear about Dr. Umar Johnson. Nicki Minaj went to the Turning Point USA, to the Ku Klux Klan member, or to the racist mob. Or they are racist mob, I believe.
Interview with Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow. It almost blew my mind, because I was not aware that she had joined the Donald Trump bandwagon. So this past Sunday, December the 21st, she was in Phoenix, Arizona. It was Turning Point's USA AmeriFest conference. So this is the conservative think tank, foundation, organization, and movement that Charlie Kirk helped to co-found. So she was interviewed by his widow, Erica Kirk, for about 30 minutes. And some of the stuff that Nicki Minaj said out of her mouth left me flabbergasted. She said things like Donald Trump and J.D. Vance were heroes, that they were role models for our children. She said that when they speak, she can tell that they're speaking for us, that they make us feel proud to be American. She said that they have given us a chance to beat the bad guys and win. Also said something to the effect that really bothered me. Nicki Minaj said, it's not just that, and I'm paraphrasing, I want to try to get it correct, but she said something to the effect that it's not just that we tell Black children to feel proud of themselves, but it's like we're doing that, and at the same time, we're telling other children not to feel proud of themselves. And so I guess she was alluding to this false narrative that the conservatives are putting out there, that teaching Black children Black history and teaching white children the true history of America is somehow going to make white children feel bad about themselves. That bothered me, because she's a Black woman, or at least I thought she was. She clearly has Black children. So are you saying you don't mind your children growing up in a society where they cannot be taught Black history or the true history of America because some people feel it offends the self-esteem of white children?
Ooh, yeah, that's just crazy. You know what? I didn't even finish watching a lot of interview that Nicki Minaj was doing with Charlie Kirk, his widow. I didn't want to go further because I knew it's going to be a lot of Donald Trump this, J.D. Vance this. I really didn't want to listen to that. But hearing Dr. Umar Johnson saying all of that, I can't believe she said all of this. Oh boy, can you see this? What I'm talking about? Education is needed to our household. It's not even our school. No, I'm talking about our house. Inside of our house, that's what we need. When parents, they give good education to their children, they tend to have self-respect for themselves and around people around themselves. So when you look in the mirror, you're staring at yourself in the mirror, you can see your soul. Now you understand that I am who I am. That's what we need Black people to be doing. What Nicki Minaj she's doing, I don't know. Only she knows. We don't know. Only she knows. But I'm gonna say this again. When Nicki Minaj, she was singing, and you parents that was sitting around with your children, seeing it, talking her behind like the world, I mean, what education did your children that was getting from watching Nicki Minaj? Can you see? While she was making money for herself, your children that was getting dumber by watching her talking, singing some dumb lyrics. And I heard Dr. Umar Johnson said, Nicki Minaj, she was a lyrics person in her song. Not to me. And to be honest, yeah, her music is a bit too crazy. It don't give not good information to me. My brain, it just went fuzzle. My brain was unhappy, basically, you can say. So I was like, yeah, I can't watch this. And I feel sorry for our children. They spend time, hours and hours, watching Nicki Minaj singing like a crazy person. But you know what? That's the way majority of us we are. But let's go and listen to our brother Dr. Umar Johnson. Here we go.
And this is so hypocritical, Art, because we've been in America 400 years at least under British North American control. And look at how the self-esteem and self-worth and self-value of Black children has been and continues to be compromised for the benefit of the white child. And yet you're telling me that to implement a curriculum of corrective history where you're not insulting white people, you're not denigrating white people, you're simply making sure white children understand that the foundation of this country was laid and built and cemented on the genocide of Native Americans and the enslavement of African people. And not just the enslavement of African people, the dehumanization of African people. What a lot of people don't get, Art, is that although the United States of America was somewhat late to the international slave trade, even though they joined it rather late, the Portuguese had already been in it. The Swedes had already been in it. The British had already been in it. The Roman Catholic Church had already been in it. America was kind of late to the party. But once America got involved in the transatlantic slave trade, what we call the Ma'afa in African culture and in the conscious community, the Ma'afa, even though America was late, America would soon dominate the transatlantic slave trade. What bothers me about my sister, and I still love and respect her, and I'm going to hope that she engages in some corrective behavior, because this is insane. This is absolutely insane to see such a talented, beautiful Black woman build her career through Black culture by way of the hip hop movement, become a multi-millionaire, one of the top selling artists of this century, and to use Black culture to build your career and then turn around and use the platform that was created through Black culture and hip hop. And now you're going to use your platform and your prominence within our culture to work against the progress of Black people by joining Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Erica Kirk, Turning Point USA against the best interests of Black people. It's bothersome. And the issue about this, Art, is, to me, this is the Candace Owens effect. This is the Candace Owens effect. What did Candace Owens do? Back in 2007, Candace Owens and her parents, along with the NAACP in Stamford, Connecticut, sued Candace Owens' school district because Candace Owens was receiving threats from some of her white schoolmates. They were calling her racist names. They were leaving racist voicemails, sexist voicemails. There was threats against Candace Owens, and the school district in Stamford, Connecticut sat by and did nothing. So Candace Owens and her parents, with the NAACP's help, rightfully sued the Stamford, Connecticut School Board, I believe it was, to a tune of $37,500. So you have Candace Owens, a Black woman, another very articulate, intelligent, attractive Black woman, just like Nicki Minaj, who benefited from civil rights, okay, and used those civil rights that our ancestors fought for to bring suit against a white racist school district. And then she spins the block on civil rights, and now look at her. She goes and gets a white husband, and now she's one of the biggest supporters of the conservative white racist agenda against African people. And as she's touring the country, and she's all over the news media, okay, trying to defend the honor, integrity, and legacy of another racist in Charlie Kirk. And don't get me wrong, I didn't appreciate the way that he lost his life. I didn't appreciate black people making a mockery of him.
Who cares?
Because I wouldn't want anybody to be made a mockery of when you lose.
Who cares, Dr. Umar Johnson? I'm sorry, man. I love Dr. Umar Johnson. Charlie Kirk, he didn't have no empathy when it comes to black people. So you feeling sorry other black people making fun of Charlie Kirk when he was unalive? Who cares? The guy was a piece of garbage. He didn't have no empathy when it came to black people. He made fun of George Floyd when he was unalive. Charlie Kirk and the rest of the conservatives, what they did, they made fun of George Floyd. And George Floyd had family, he had child as well. Where was Charlie Kirk? Did he speak good about George Floyd? No. Him and the rest of them, Candace Owen, she went in his way just to prove that George Floyd was a drug dealer. Now look at Candace Owen. She's defending Charlie Kirk. My friend, are racist. Black people, man. It's only us black people. When you watch Django, you see Stephen, the way he's cuddled to his master. When the master got unalive, Stephen is crying. This is the Candace Owen. Charlie Kirk was unalive. Candace Owen and the rest of them, they're crying. Black people. Somebody that hated you. Hey, when I said hate the entire black. He degraded black people, especially black women. I just don't understand as well why Dr. Umar Johnson, they feel like the guy was unalive, in front of his wife and child. Who cares? A lot of black people, they get unalive in front of their wife and child. Do white people feel sorry about them? No, they don't. Especially racist one. They don't.
Your life in front of your wife and children. That is not to be made fun of.
No.
But at the same time,
we don't care.
How is Candace Owens running around championing the legacy of Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
While at the same time, you made a documentary trying to prove to the whole world that George Floyd was not suffocated to death by the knee of a police officer. So you will make a documentary to try to make a black man who was assassinated look like a criminal, and then you'll turn around and go out of your way and even put your safety and the safety of your children in jeopardy to champion the legacy of a racist Charlie Kirk, who Candace Owens refers to as her best friend.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Oh, yep, I gotta stop it right there. As we heard Dr. Umar Johnson just explain about Nicki Minaj, what she's doing, and I can see that Dr. Umar Johnson is a bit disappointing. I'm gonna be truthful, I'm not disappointing at all, because you can tell Nicki Minaj the way she is, You can tell some of the type of people. It's just us black people, we came to see it later. When we see our own kind, we go in our own way, just to start speaking bad about us. It's in black people, Especially when you have self-hate of yourself. What do you think you're gonna do? Of course you're gonna sell yourself. Do I know if she sells herself? I have no idea. But I just don't like her representing herself to this clown movement that they have nothing but hate for black people, but they're forgetting their own kind that unalive a lot of people. Yeah, their own kind. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. What do you think mixed race baby they came around? Do you think they came around because there was a black man liking a white woman? Are you insane? Huh? Anyone that tell you, oh, it was love and affair. No. Mixed race. They did not come like that. Like it was love and an affair. Like, oh, it was all first son. No. White man, they did unthinkable thing to black women. Yes, that's what they did. It was not just one woman. They did it to a lot of black women.
I beg your pardon?
They did a disgusting, disgrace thing to our black women. That's why you can see and you can hear when Malcolm X is speaking about a black woman don't have no protection when it comes to a white man. Yes. A black woman didn't have no protection when it comes to a white master. If you know, that's why I'm gonna say this again. History is there for us to learn. History is there for us to study, to understand what went on. When white people, they say slavery was long time ago, what happened to Africa was long time ago, Africa now can stand up his own 2 feet and start. Let me tell you one thing. It wasn't long ago. If it was like why German until this day, they still dreaming about Hitler coming back. Why Italian, they still thinking about Mussolini? Yeah, why they still thinking about that? Why European, they still want the Gloria time coming back? When I mean about Gloria time, they had all of this Roman Empire. You got the British conquering the entire world. They still want that Gloria. Why? What do you think America they doing right now? They trying to get that Gloria back because they know they're failing. Yes. Only Africa. My only problem I have is Africa because we're weak. We're weak people.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Loud in talking about we're weak. When you see Stephen A. Smith shouting like that in his own broadcast, that's the rest of us black people we do. Go in Africa, we're so loud when it comes to action, zero. What do you think? Look at Congo. They have all the resources that they need in the world, but they're weak. A lot of weak men, weak. When it comes to dancing or singing, education is zero. Africa, we are all the same. Weak country, we got everything from the European. We're getting everything from the European. We're running to the people that they enslave our people, colonize us, degrade us in so many ways, but we still run back to them like a children looking for a candy.
Now who sent you, nigga?
What an idiot people we are. That's why you can see until this day, white people, they laugh at us like we're a bunch of morons. And yes, we are morons. We can't fix a country. You got a bunch of us morons in the sea crossing, fighting just to cross the European nation. We're dying like a bunch of chicken. And you have people like Nicki Minaj going over there to the people. She ran to the people that hated her race. They still do. She ran back over there praising Donald Trump and JD. Why? Why you do that? Only us black people. When I say, look at the entire Africa. Who do they run for? Look at Congo and Rwanda. What they do? Look at Sudan, the Somalian, the Nigeria, the entire African nation. Who do they run to? The president of France, the European Union, the American. So they can do what? Help them, because we can't stand up to help ourselves. It's sad, man. I just wanted to see what Dr. Umar Johnson is going to say. But you know what? This is a Merry Christmas to everybody. Enjoy yourself with your family. Let's get too much stress. Have a wonderful day so we can have a beautiful New Year's. It's only a couple of days for New Year 2026. It's only in a corner. So Merry Christmas. Have a good day. Peace.